Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Waltz. I'm your relationship therapist and your love coach. If today is your very first time coming across my channel, do well to subscribe, like and share. And today we're having a very special guest now, Miss. Her name is Miss Queen. She's a teenage expert who knows how to, talk about teenagers. He knows how to talk about them. He's an expert on it. He's been on this system for a longer period of her life. She has visited different places, different countries, different schools, educating students and teenage children what to do when it comes to falling in love. Thank you, and nice to have you on my show. So could you just introduce yourself a little bit for the world to know?
Hello everyone, my name is Taiwo Queen, Miss Taiwo Queen.
Good.
I'm an expert in adolescent behavior. I've been around the country. I've met with different teenagers. I've interacted with them. I'm still interacting with people. I've learned a lot, and I'm here to share my little knowledge with every one of you. So I'm
nice
happy
to meet you.
to be here today. Thank you for having me, Mama.
Thank you, darling. It's a pleasure having you. You can see she's just looking radiant and looking beautiful, as Queen as always.
Thank you,
So
Mama.
today, Miss Queen, we had a present question that people often ask me about why teenage fall in love so early in life. Now, I'm going to be asking you the question bit by bit. Number one question here is, what are the main reasons teenagers get into relationship early?
Let me answer it personally.
Yes.
I see that the society is more of social media platform where people connect while even inside the house. Most teenagers, they get engaged with people even without even seeing them physically. They could communicate, they could shut themselves up,
Yes.
they could hang out even while on the media, on the hair.
Yeah.
So being exposed to this different kind of things like this can make them fall in love. Most of them see addiction as falling in love. They could not differentiate between being addicted to somebody and being in love with somebody.
Yeah.
Once they feel addicted, they feel like they are in love.
They're in love.
And they conclude to be together. They'll just conclude in their mind, okay, I feel comfortable with this person.
Yes.
So therefore, let me go ahead with him. Let me go ahead with her. We are good to go.
And they consider that as love.
Love.
Which is very bad.
Very bad.
Anyway, number two, I'm going to be asking you, why do some teenage relationship turn into dangerous zone?
Yes, it becomes dangerous when you see teenagers going faster than their shadow.
Yes.
By being engaged. Do they even know what it takes to be in love?
They don't.
Do they know the advantages and
Disadvantage
of it? They do not know the depths of being in love. All they care for is to be in love. Let us hang out. Let us have sex together. Let us do everything together. Let people see us as couple. All they care of is what will people see.
Like a freedom to them.
Honestly, most of them see relationship like a lifesaver. Let me leave my parents. Let me get engaged with this guy. This guy is going to pamper me. It's going to give me all the love my parents could give to me. All the love my siblings could give to me. And that is very dangerous. Very dangerous.
Yeah, because you don't know who you're loving.
Funny enough,
yes.
Most ladies do not realize that guys' brain do not get developed like their own.
It takes 25 years for the brain of a man to get matured.
You see?
25 years.
That's why you see most couples, they see the relationship as abuse. Some do not want to get wedded. Some just want to have their kids and live their life.
It's true. And that's what is existing right now.
So I feel, to my own opinion, I feel they should be more engaged with things happening in the world. Let them be updated before concluding to settle down with a total stranger. Some ladies will feel like, they want to give their life to a man. To them, is a stranger. Even your parents, you grow up to understand your parents. You don't just wake up one day
and just knowing them.
So talk more
bit
of a stranger.
by bit, we know our
coming
parents.
into your life.
Yes. How do you want to cope with that?
See, I feel teenagers should calm down.
Yes, be calming down.
They should understand.
They should be calming down. You teenagers should say calming down. Be calming down.
They should calm down to understand.
You understand? Be calming down. You don't need to force life. You don't need to force life. So you don't force You don't force some dangerous things to your life.
Yes.
You understand? Relationship can be very bad substance to your health. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Mama.
Yes.
I feel we should create awareness to let them know that addiction, it's quite different from being in love.
Yes.
Being addicted to somebody does not mean you are in love with a person.
It's true.
They should not contradict it together.
Yeah, yeah.
And there are some relationships that should end in friendship.
Yes. Just end there.
And
Yes.
most often, friendship lasts longer than marriage. I do not know.
It is true. That's why in Western world you could see some person dating for like 20 years, 15 years, and the relationship is still intact. But once they say I do, in less than 3 months they are breaking
They're
up.
broken up
that is how
because
it
they
is.
grow out of love
Yes,
sometimes,
yes.
but the friendship keep it.
Yes, friendship is always there. So that's it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take another question. What are the signs of dangerous relationship in teenagers?
Signs,
Yes,
okay.
like signs of dangerous relationship in teenagers.
Insincerity,
Yes.
when somebody's full of lies, there's no truth in them. When you see that your spouse tells you, I'm going somewhere, you find the person somewhere else. Take notes, pay attention to character and attitude of a person. When you see atoms of lies, know that this person cannot be faithful. Infidelity is knocking at your door. When you see that somebody like a lot, the person is not honest, the person is not God-fearing, when you don't, in it all, you need to have God.
Yes.
When you notice that the person you are working with does not give regards to the Almighty, check back. Appraise the person again. If you do not appraise the person again, you'll be in danger.
Yeah.
There are some fake love all around. It's all about dishonesty, infidelity,
Insincerity.
some people can, yes, insincerity, Mama. Some people can fake it to just fake the love
They just get what they want.
to get what they want.
Yeah.
So
Okay. How can parents and guardians help in preventing teenagers from getting into harmful relationships?
our parents have a lot to do in our lives, in the life of teenagers. Parents need to show love. Let your children feel comfortable to tell you anything.
Talk with you. Make your children your best friends.
Let them be free.
Yes.
Let them have a very free heart with you.
Yes. Make them your best friend.
Growing up, I understand that either you tell the truth or the truth alone.
Yes.
Is that you tell the truth or you others you just keep mute.
Yes.
Instead of it to lie, just keep mute. But the best of it all is parents should try to bring up their children in love
And be close to them.
Be close to them. Let
These
them
are
be
the
free
children
with
we are
you.
working for. The children. The future is the children. So if you're chasing clouds, you're moving up and down from one place to another, pillar to pole, avoiding the responsibility of those children, teaching them the real thing, giving them the attention they need, it means that you've lost it.
Yes.
Yes, because remember, I tell people, in anything you do, your children is your pension. If you train them well, good. If you don't train them well, bad for you. That's why you see so many persons today tell you, my child has not called me. For the past 10 years, has not called me. 1 year has not called me. You caused it. You caused it. My child don't think about me. If I'm sick, if I'm well, you caused it. The time he needed you or she needed you, you weren't there for her. So most of these teenage children, they turn out the way they turn out because of the family background. The baggage from the family causes those dangerous, harmful situations for them. Thank you so much for what we've said and what you've said so far. But I still have some questions for you, and I know that all these questions and answers helping our teenagers to compose themselves, relate well with life, and relate well with their family and friends. So I'm gonna be asking, what should a teenager do if they realize they are in a dangerous relationship? What should they do? Like a teenager, what should a teenager do if they realize they're in a dangerous relationship?
Yes, this is when they understand that their security is slim. Anything can happen when you don't feel secured in an environment.
It's true.
The first you can do is to open up to someone you can confide in. Don't keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Speak out.
Yes.
Speak to the right people.
Mm.
Surround yourself with quality people that you can reach out to for advice. You can reach out to so that they can help you. Speak to God. Speak to somebody. Open up. If you put everything inside of you, nobody will know, and this can bring more
Lead to
danger
death.
to you.
Most of them end up taking their lives.
Yes.
Once they find themselves in that toxic relation, they end up taking their lives. You see someone committing suicide because he felt something's happening in a relationship, in his relationship, and he just killed himself.
Yes.
But if you are opening up to someone, and if you cannot, find someone worthy around your area, your school, or whatsoever, try your best to seek a therapist.
Of course, Mama, you made a point, Mama.
Try your best.
Try
there are
your
many
best,
therapists
yes,
online, everywhere. Find yourself a therapist and talk with them.
Yes,
you
Mama.
don't need to pay
You don't
anything.
even need to pay them.
They just want to listen to you and help you, because life is what it is.
Yes, Mama.
Yes.
So you need to speak with somebody.
Yes.
And find your way out. If you can't handle the relationship, leave it. You don't need to die there.
And that's what they said. Everything have time and season. Don't rush into relationship. Relationship can burn you, can destroy you. I know so many persons that have been destroyed through relationship. No one can force time. You could do anything in life. You can't force time. You can't force next year to come. You have to count it day by day, month by month, weeks by weeks, and year to year. Do you understand? As it is now, I can't say because I want to rush my time, I want to get to next year. It's not possible. And no one can reverse the day. Have this in your mind and have some peace. And know that everything is timing. Don't rush into a relationship that's going to consume you. That's going to destroy you. A relationship you get into and the next minute, it is called my ex. You should stop that attitude. So I'm going to be asking you another question. Why is it important for teenagers to understand self-worth and self-love? Very important.
Very important.
Many teenagers don't know what they call self-worth. They can't love themselves. Yes. So tell me, why is it important for a teenager to understand self-worth and self-love?
You need to love yourself first.
Very essential.
If you do not love yourself, you do not place value on yourself. That means you don't know your worth. If you don't know your worth, you could sell yourself at any cost.
Very cheap.
Very cheap.
Just for a pack of noodles.
Very affordable.
You're selling yourself. Yeah.
So you need to have the self-love in you.
Very essential.
Love yourself. If you do not love yourself, no one will love you. And if you do not know your worth, if you do not place value on yourself, if you do not add value to yourself day in and day out, little person that is not even up to
your standard will take advantage. It's true.
That can be a disaster,
yes,
Mama.
Complete disaster. I've seen so many persons. In fact, they are wallowing in self-pity. You know why? They do not know their self-worth at the beginning of the relationship. No self-worth. They do not know their left. They do not know their right. So in relationship, you must know your self-worth. Very essential. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Grace. I'm talking to you, Michael. I'm talking to you, whatsoever you bear as a name. I'm speaking to you. Know your self-worth. You heard it. Miss Queen have told you. Know your self-worth. Know when to draw the curtain. Know when to stop. Know what you can put up with. Know what you cannot put up with. Don't allow someone to, treat you like a coward. Treat you like a worthless person. Know your self-worth. Don't take every bullshit that any man brings to the table, or any bullshit that any girl brings to the table, all in the name of love. It could end up being toxic. Okay?
Mama, to buttress this, our advice, we all add value to ourselves.
That's it. Value. Value. You must add value to yourself. That value comes with self-worth.
Yes, Mama.
That's it. So many girls who don't know what they want. They're just confused. As long as it comes, say, buy me a bottle of Pepsi or something, they're good to go. They do not know their self-worth anymore.
They should invest in yourself.
Yes, invest in yourself and like yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself. The love you're looking at elsewhere, you can give it to yourself. Self-worth is the key to life. So many persons have died because of low self-esteem. They felt a man took advantage of them. No one took advantage of you.
You allowed it.
You allowed it. No one took advantage. You, in fact, it's what you allow is what is given to you. Whatever you allowed in relation is what is given to you. If you tell a man come, he will come. If you say stay away, he will stay away. That's it. So at this point now, I'll be asking a question: how should school contribute to educating teenagers about healthy relationship?
Okay, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
So education is life.
Yeah.
Education is the quality of being wealthy, being fitted in the society.
Yeah.
So what you educate, what you train the students matters a lot.
Yes.
Because they will address themselves with what they have inside of them.
Yes.
Once they speak out, you know, some people stink even by talking.
Yes.
Not because their mouth smells, but what they say out
It's
stinks.
stinking.
So therefore, you need to invest well in training them well.
Yes, very essential.
Look into the teachers. Are they qualified? I hope they are not using fake credentials to teach those students.
Yes.
Some students are even more far brilliant.
Better than the teachers that are teaching them.
Nowadays.
But most teachers come from a toxic home.
Yes.
Toxic relationship, toxic marriage, and they can't give to this.
They won't be able to communicate well with the students.
Because most teachers are even worse than the teenage children. Yes.
So yes, we need to look into
they are worse than the teenage children that want to teach.
Yes, we need
Let's take an example, like for example, a teacher that says a teacher who had never listened to his parents, who has never listened to a caregiver, who has never paid attention to what they are teaching he or she. And she went to school and get the credentials, come and work for you. So as a school proprietress, look into these people's character before you employ them. Not necessarily on credentials alone. Characters matters.
Yes.
Yes, I tell someone, and I tell anyone that cares to know, if you come to my company, I won't hire you. I don't hire you based on credentials. I hire you based on what comes out of your mouth, your character, your attitude, your countenance, your expressions is what I look into, not just your credentials. Because you could just forge it, and anything can happen because character doesn't really tell in your credentials. Credentials is your academic performance, but characters is what makes the world living in. So you understand? Yes, so that's it. So I'm gonna ask the last question, but not the least. What role has social media played in teenage societies?
A whole lot. A whole lot is playing on. A whole lot that we could not even control. We can't control it. The best we can do is to train our teenagers well. I got to know about platform that under 18 years cannot sign in.
Yeah.
Even YouTube for teenagers, we have it.
But even now, teenagers they fake their age. They change it, they upgrade their age and enter YouTube. You see a child of 10 years is having a YouTube channel and is the one managing, and the YouTube company are watching it. Every time the child uploads videos there, and it tells you it's 20 years, and you sign the child in, it tells you it's 18 years, you sign the child in. So what are you doing as social media team workers to help the society to eradicate this nonsense that is happening around the world with teenagers? I tell people, if you know you can't handle the world of social media, don't get in. Because a lot is playing on that. A lot. But YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, all the channels you can think about, they ought to be very, very efficient in monitoring what goes around on every page. Yes, we're paying for it. Tell your monitoring teams to monitor what is going on there. What is the affair? If you notice one type of a child that is uploading a video or something, somehow you can shut down that.
Yes, they bring it down.
Yes, you can bring it down. So that's a way I know that they could help. Social media could help to, save our teenage children today, because a lot is actually playing on. So Thank you so much for sharing your opinion, and thank you for coming to my show. It's an honor having you, and I wish to have you even more and more in many topics to come. I truly appreciate your comment. So, in conclusion, I would want to tell our audience thank you for viewing us, and thank you for always subscribing and sharing our YouTube channel. Somehow, just share it to just help life, and someone could just be wanting to hear what we say here. Yes, someone could just be wanting, someone just in a sitting room feeling depressed, just want to hear this word. That's why it's important to share this video. As you bump into it, share it, listen to it, and like it, comment and share. It's all about what we stand to gain. It's all about what the society stands to gain. We make our videos out of love. We do that to educate people. It's all about what we stand to gain. We have lived our lives. We are sharing to the society what they ought to gain from what the society have given to us. You understand? So share our videos. Do it. Share our video with love. Just show us some love that we are trying, so other person can. As we're speaking now, some teenagers are inside their room trying to commit suicide. Some of them are trying to do one or two shit that's you wouldn't know, they won't tell you. But if you share a video, maybe while he's scrolling on his phone, he just bump into it and say, wow, let me listen to what is happening here, and he listens, somehow it can save his soul. Or what do you think?
Very well, Mama.
Okay, so it's I pray I will have you more and more on my show.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to be here today. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. It's mine. I'm so happy you are here. Thank you so much. It takes a whole lot to pull her down. She's a very busy person, entrepreneur. She's a very, very busy person. So, thank you. As I used to say, Nakupenda Asante. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more. In all, always remember you are destined and redeemed to flourish in hard time. Ciao. Asante.